Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. They say whoever God want to buy, they will make the person go crazy first. That they will make the person mad, first of all, before God buys that person. We are hearing a report that is making the rounds on social media right now that Oletik stormed Abuja and went straight to the mansion that belongs to Tadenikawo that is in a place called Ministers Hill in Abuja. Now, for those of you who are, of course, in Nigeria who understand, especially those of you who are living in Abuja, they said this place in Abuja, that in Abuja, the place they call Maitama is the most expensive area of all neighborhoods in Abuja. That is very, very expensive. That if you don't have pepper in your pocket, you cannot live there. That most people who are living there, they pay rent the way we pay overseas, okay? Not in dollars, but naira equivalent to what we pay, even though their own is yearly, okay? Like it's huge, really, really huge. Now, they said that Ooni Of Ife had gone to purchase a house there for Tadenikawo and structured it and made it very fine, okay? But throughout that period, he kept having these issues with Naomi. I will come, I will not come. Returning to the palace, I'm not returning to the palace. He went on and on and on. They've never really had time to spend there, but that property is so intact. They say they have a domestic staff there, they have everything, but that property is mainly for Olori Naomi because of Tadenikawo. And sometimes I see a lot of people who say, why is he giving all his stuff to Tadenikawo? What do you expect? Tadenikawo is his first son, for crying out loud. We do know that he has other children. He has Adewamiwa, he has Adiola, and he has the twins now, Adesina, and all of that. But before now, Tadenikawo has always been his first son. And so if he doesn't give to Tadenikawo, should he come and give to you? And so he has been making provision to ensure that these children are okay. If you know the Ooni of Ife, Ooni of Ife takes care of his children. He makes sure they go to the best schools, and his kids are very, very intelligent, very brilliant kids. And so when he bought that property, there were eyes on that property. But though that property did not attract the kind of attention the Royal Mansion in Lagos has attracted. But right now, they say that because of this resort center that he bought and named after Olori Naomi, they say Oletik has been very, very upset that she's not going to continue to stay inside water and soap will be entering her eyes. And then again, everybody is wondering, that is, if this information we are hearing is the truth, though. Everybody is wondering, you just had your own babies right now. It's just very few months since you had these babies. Why is it about what you get? Why is it about what you get? Why do you go on and on and on and on? People feel like she should have waited for a while. That is if the information we are getting is the truth. Because of course, I've told you I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Neither am I related to the monarch or related to anybody who is related to them, okay? And I also add all the time that whatever you get on social media, I want to take it with a pinch of salt, okay? And so now, as we are hearing what is going on, we are hearing that she stormed Abuja and went straight to that place, in a place that is called Ministers Hill. And when she stormed there, everybody was surprised because she actually stormed there with some, security men, her lawyers, and all of that, that she was going to take over that property. And they say she stormed there with papers that belong to the property, okay? And now, if there is one thing that a lot of people should know about the Ooni of Ife, Kabiyesi is a man of wisdom. Now, the property, they say when she got there and she was showing the papers of that property, they say everybody was surprised. That people were calling, calls were going left, right, and center. And that was how the call got to Olori Naomi, who in turn called Kabiyesi and Dr. Lizzie and everybody. And they say when Kabiyesi heard what had happened, Kabiyesi said they should let her be. That he is aware that that paper is no longer in his chambers, but he never knew that she was the one who took it. Now, sometimes when you hear some of this information, you'll be wondering, hey, could this be true? Could this be true? But the truth is that if you ask me, now who I go ask? Is that a smart thing? No? Hey! People have gods in this world. I wish I have half of the gods that some people have in this world. Like you enter your husband's apartment, a king, a first class king. You have the gods to go and drag peppers and all. The thing is that if he does not give it to you, can you fight him? And now they said that's the pepper that she took to Abuja to go and stand, and began to claim ownership. And they said when that news got to the Ooni of Ife, Ooni of Ife said they should ignore her, and uh, 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 he just basically ordered her eviction from that place, that she should leave that place immediately. And that was how we heard that she was thrown out of that place with the lawyers and everybody. Allegedly, as we are hearing, as it is rumored, as it is reported. Okay? Uh-huh. Do not forget, these are all rumored information, okay? These are not first-hand information. It's not a second-hand, it's not a third-hand. And I have to tell you, every time that whatever I get on social media, I take it with a pinch of salt. So right now, they said that when this whole thing calmed down, that Kabiyesi now started saying that he knew that that document was no longer in his chamber. So apparently, the document had been removed from his chambers. But then again, one thing that Oletik did not know was that when he bought that house, the house had that document, but there's something called change of ownership, okay? That document has already been changed a long time ago to Queen Naomi's name. All the courts, everything, they have done everything. It's no longer in Kabiyesi's name. It's not even in anybody. It's in Queen Naomi's name. Tadenikawa's name and Queen Naomi's name. They are the owners of that property. So when you get there, it's a trespassing. And they said that when Kabiyesi told Queen Naomi to let her be, Queen Naomi simply called her and told her that that she was going to send people to arrest her from that property because she is trespassing. And she said, for what? What? Why would Queen Naomi send people to arrest her from her own property? That the property belongs to her. She's got the papers and all of that. And, people are saying if this were not to have been, or if this was not a family affair, you could call this one whatever you want to call it. Because the paper you're holding is not your own in the first place. You have gone to try and make changes to that paper, which is something that is not good and all of that. But, because this has to do with the Ooni of Ife, they will always sweep it under the carpet, because if you drag anybody above whatever you're supposed to drag, you need to know that you are dragging the Ooni of Ife himself. They said the bag boss is not small. So you know that she had already gone to meet Paropo to talk about the Abuja mansion and the royal mansion, and Paropo sent her away, and then she decided to do this. And they said the anger, the man is so upset. You who is trying to, make sure that they welcome you back into the palace and all of that. Is this the right route to take? What is it with this fight with Queen Naomi? Like, I don't understand. You people are fighting. The thing is stinking you. You're fighting is stinking you. You're going on and on with this woman, and you're seeing the repercussion of your fight. Why don't you drop it? What has been given to her? Let it be hers. For crying out loud, the man has more than enough. Face your front, focus on your own, and leave Queen Naomi alone. It's not too much to ask, not too much to ask. And there's everybody is so angry, everybody is feeling so bad over what has happened. That is if the information we keep getting on social media is the truth. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. They said that was how they had to bring her out of that place. I'll bring you more update. Thank you.